And yeah, everyone, this is Thermites, and this is the Weekly Updates. As always, very first link down below is Weekly Shonen Jump. Please check it out. I had such a good time. I recorded on my birthday, which was very fun. Very naturally, I couldn't do a stream because of that. But every chapter was pretty darn good. You know, there's one or two exceptions, but like RuriDragon was very, very standout. Elusive Samurai was great, incredible beginning, middle, and end. Truly, you know, Akane-banashi, fantastic. Shigema could not stand up to Undead Unluck, though. Undead Unluck continues to be absolutely based, absolutely perfect, incredible, the best. It's hard. It's really, really, really hard to, you know, to match up with it. Them's the breaks, right? But yeah, I don't have a ton to say. Since Kagurabachi is on the cover, I'm not totally sure about the plan to catch up. Even in the reaction, you'll hear me refer to it, but a combination of having a pretty serious talk with my parents on my birthday, and also having a serious talk with Donuts about, you know, the ongoing, what the fuck are we doing? What is the future situation? I am, of course, retripling my efforts to get a proper job, as well as to at least get him over here. Like, usually I go down. This time, because I'm really, really trying to get something more stable, he's gonna come up, and hopefully he won't be here for years like last time, because that that was a good time. Don't get me wrong, but it did put his ability to come up again at risk. But some time has passed, so we're probably okay on that. We'll see. But as a result of that, I'm doing more canvassing, more trying to get more support when it comes to finding more possibilities, and also just getting a small stipend, since my my warehouse money is slowly dwindling. My crypto investments have not done so hot since the economy kind of crashed. It's a whole thing. Definitely, if you can, support Donut's Patreon. It's in the description down below. He has used precious little of that money. He uses some of it, for stuff here or there, but most of that money, to be perfectly honest, has gone to me, to my various trips down in order to meet up and whatnot, in order to maintain both of our sanities. So anything you can give there is very much appreciated. He's doing great work, absolutely pumping out some bangers. As a result of that, I've also wanted to carve out some more time to spend with him, even when we're not physically in the same area. So, as a result, some of that time that I could potentially be using for Kagurabachi catch-up and whatnot, I'm not saying it's off the table, but, it's a bit on the back burner. We'll see how it goes, I've got time here or there, but there's a certain, private reaction series I wanted to do for him in order to, recreate some of that connection. At the same time, he's going to be reading a Jump series that I don't believe he's doing reactions to, which is going to be quite interesting. Because it turns out that, when he doesn't read Jump, he can't watch my reactions. And that means, quite naturally, there's a big imbalance there. So I suggested a couple of really fucking banger series right now to get on as a, hey, you can watch all these reactions, and, it'll just be fun to do something that isn't a reaction, because he's got, a bunch of shit going on. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, I rarely talk about off-channel stuff like that, but it's interesting, I'm pretty fucking old now. Hopefully I don't look terrifyingly old, but, I ain't 18 anymore. It sucks. And it's a weird position to be in, my stuff that I've done online has not really brought in any money, and I intended to do it as a hobby from the start. A part of why I didn't start my own Patreon earlier was because I didn't want to, how do I put it? I didn't want to give a true promise for things that I didn't know if I could, fully keep up. Doing a reaction series and say, oh, if you pay for this amount per month, then I'll do this. It was very appealing, but there was that problem of, well, I want to stay open in case I can hop onto a different opportunity, or if, something should happen. I don't want to be one of those people who chronically has, some severe obligations. I do have chronic obligations when it comes to the channel, but, since it's all for free, it's a bit less stressful. But yeah, so I'm figuring out some priorities. I also got donuts. Like I suggested a jump series, one or two jump series. The big one, of course, was Undead Unluck, thus sacrificing the potential. Should he go for Undead Unluck, it would sacrifice the potential of getting Undead Unluck reactions from him. But if there's one thing that I know could improve anyone's mental health, could give someone the will to live, could, could turn things around for someone, it's Undead Unluck. Truly, it's the best fucking series in Jump right now. Like, if someone was struggling, I would not say read One Piece. It's not that it's a bad series. It's just, I think unironically, reading Undead Unluck week to week is one of my absolute bright spots in this entire project. A lot of other things have ups and downs, or it's okay, but I could still talk about every single chapter of Undead Unluck. It's insane. If you aren't reading it for some reason, do it. It is so fucking good. I've heard basically the same thing about Kagurabachi as well, which is why I do want to get on it. The other thing that I recommended to Donut was Dorohedoro, since I've got the volume reactions, since I need some motivation to wrap up the series anyways. So, should that pan out, I will definitely be back on the Dorohedoro train as well, because I do want to finish the series, absolutely. But yeah. So, this may have been a bit too much to say, but I wanted to express it a little bit. I rarely ever use this as like a blog situation, and I don't know, maybe it's interesting to hear. Who can say? Well, we'll see how it goes. There's plenty of stuff I should be catching up on. And unironically, I am in addition to all the stuff I might not put on the channel, if I do the Kagurabachi catch up, I am very curious. But we'll see. Ooh, also, final chapter of Twin Star Exorcists is out. Cool. Okay, that's that. Thank you all so much for continuing to support the channel. If you saw this entire video, I apologize. But at the same time, thank you. It is bizarre that people care enough about me / this channel / the contents to watch so many of these redirect videos. So I do appreciate it for what that's worth. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Oh, shit. Oh, one more thing. I said last week to someone in the comments that I would catch up on Black Clover. I missed a chapter. I forgot to do it this week. I'm sorry, Saws. I will, in fact, catch up next week, I think. All right. Bye for now. Yeah.